Today, we're going to talk about Ageratum. We'll tell you about the everlasting quality of the flowers and a great pruning trick to keep that blue mist in your woodland garden and in your sunny border going all summer long. Tall growing ageratums, like old-fashioned tall blue, are a great way to add a blue accent to your shade garden. The taller ageratums are much better adapted to the dappled shade of the forest floor. This plant provides a great gap filler between other shade-loving plants, ferns, and the woodland phlox and the bleeding heart and others. The lower growing ageratum varieties do very well in the sunny border and in the pots on the patio or in the sun. Great plant for providing a distinct contrast to the fiery colors of zinnias and other sun-loving annual plants. To understand why this plant performs so well in our gardens, we have to look at the Greek origins of the name. And by the way, let's talk about, is it ageratum or ageratum? I'm going to say it however the heck I feel like saying it at any given moment. Sometimes I'll use ageratum, sometimes I'll use ageratum. Ageratum comes from the Greek phrase meaning never aging. And this refers to the flowers that appear colorful all through the summer. What happens is that the flowers open from the outside inwards. As the outer flowers slough off, then the inner flowers start to bloom. This structure is called a capitulum. It's a cluster of flowers at the ends of the branches and especially at the top of the plant. This creates a long blooming season where they stay very colorful all summer long. There's a deeper biological reason. These are butterfly magnets. They contain pyrrolizidine alkaloids. Male butterflies, especially monarchs, actually seek out this specific chemistry to produce pheromones. You aren't just providing nectar, you're providing the building blocks for their reproduction. Matchmaking for monarchs. How cool is that? That's the kind of gardening we can all support. Coming up, we'll share 2 ways to propagate this plant, but first hit that subscribe button and join us for more plant profiles and garden guides. The lower growing ageratum varieties come in different colors. Blue is the most common. There's purple, there's almost a red, there's a pink. But the taller growing ageratum are generally all blue, but what a great blue it is. Some companion plants that you might consider for the taller ageratum would be the chartreuse foliage of the Hakanakloa, the Japanese forest grass, or perhaps the silver spotted foliage of the Pulmonaria. Wonderful combination. On the patio or in the sunny bed, use ageratum as a foil for the hot colors of zinnias, just about any sun-loving annual plant. That blue of the ageratum makes the hot colors pop. To keep these tall varieties from getting too tall and leggy, you want to break their apical dominance. So what you do is you pinch the top of the plant when it's reached about, I'd say about 6 to 8 inches. You pinch the top and you force the growth to the side branches. And you do this about 3 times over the summer, and it creates a wonderful umbrella-shaped plant. And what's really cool about that is you can take those cuttings and put them in a glass of water, and they will root in a few days, giving you free plants to put out in other parts of your garden. There are many varieties that are hybrids. The hybrids don't really come true to seed year to year, but we found that in the shade garden, what you want to look for is the open-pollinated types. And the beauty of that is these taller ageratums, they're open-pollinated, will naturalize and they will come back by seed the following year. creating a woodland glade of blue, misty flowers. It's not a perennial per se, it doesn't come back from the roots, but if it self-sows, it's still a lovely plant every year. Many of you in our comments section are asking about critter-proof plants and flowers. The beauty of Ageratum is that those alkaloids that I mentioned earlier tend to repel critters like rabbits and deer. So it's not animal proof, but it is very resistant. If you're interested in growing a critter-proof garden, you might consider some other options here.